And 5, 4, 3, welcome to Peacekeeper Reaction. My name is Nathan. Thank you so much for joining us today, you guys. It's a very special episode. We're going to be heading over to Finland once again. I feel like today's videos that we're going to be filming are very Finnish heavy. We're going to be diving into the viewer request hat, but that itself is very Finnish heavy, and we're going to start with a few videos from Finland. This next one that we're going to be checking out just came up on my recommendations, and I saw that it looks like it's very popular. I know nothing about this artist. Are these the Portion Boys are the artists, a Finnish dance pop band formed in 2010 in Helsinki. So the song we're going to be checking out is here, let me put this into Google Translate.
Näihin hommiin ei synnytä.
Näihin hommiin.
Näihin hommiin ei synnytä. Näihin hommiin ei synnytä.
Okay. Näihin hommiin ei synnytä. You are not born for these jobs is what Google Translate tells me that means. So I don't know what that's about, but I've got lyrics here. And I feel like we should just dive right into this. This is Portion Boys on Peacekeeper.
Tiedätkö, mä just turvasin vähän työmaalla, mitä mä saan ensimmäisenä näin. Listat jäätynyt kiinni tonne maahan. Sepelit varmaan odottaa siellä tyhjennystä. Saatana kaivuri käynyt monta tuntia tuolla tyhjä käynyt. Ymmärräksä mitä ne löpöt maksaa? Nyt listoja ei sieltä ehjänä enää irti saa. Ja sit mä tulen kahvihuoneeseen, niin ukko saatana lukee tää seutusanomia ja vetää tunnin kahvitaukoja. Nyt perse ylös siitä sinne Lappion varteen.
Näihin hommiin ei synnytä, ei synnytä, ei synnytä. Näihin hommiin ei synnytä, vaan näihin kuollaan. Ei tässä muuta kuin lisää haavoihin suolaa. Olen kasvoton harmaa persvakomies, joka paikalle kutsutaan. Kun hajulukos on tukos tai väärinpäin pöttö paskaa valuttaa. Kaikki sankarit viittoja käytä, ei usein pimeästi toimitaan. Nyt auki on tukos hirveä löyhkä, vaan ukostyö voidaan myös laskuttaa. Näihin hommiin ei synnytä, vaan näihin kuollaan. Aivan jossain muualla, sitä kultaa vuollaan. Näihin hommiin ei synnytä, vaan näihin kuollaan. Ei tässä muuta kuin lisää haavoihin suolaa. Pakko särjä punaisena, tunnit on täynnä. Puskilla ja piirturissa. Lähdin aamulla hangosta ylipainoisena, kahvitoko sitten nuorgamissa. Auta armias lasti, jos myöhästyy. Aina kuskissa kaikkeen on syy. Lihapiirakka rahtari liitosta. Turha odottaa on kiitosta. Näihin hommiin ei synnytä, vaan näihin kuollaan. Aivan jossain muualla, sitä kultaa vuollaan. Näihin hommiin ei synnytä, vaan näihin kuollaan. Ei tässä muuta kuin lisää haavoihin suolaa. Ei hyydy, kun teen sydämellä. Palaisko töihin vai loppuun? Töihin vai loppuun? Töihin vai loppuun? Näihin hommiin ei synnytä, niin ei synnytä, niin ei synnytä. Näihin hommiin ei synnytä, vaan näihin kuollaan. Aivan jossain muualla, sitä kultaa vuollaan. Näihin hommiin ei synnytä, vaan näihin kuollaan.
right. Portion boys. Okay. I get it, you guys. I pick up what the portion boys are throwing down here. You're not born for these jobs. You're not born like this. For these jobs, you die for these. You're not born for these jobs, you die for these jobs is kind of the thing. And I gotta say, like, this is a thing that everyone should kind of relate to. Personally, right now I work as a chef in an Italian restaurant. My girlfriend Dannon is a bartender. And so just that alone, we know what it's like to deal with people. Like the service industry especially, I've always said, it should be mandatory that everyone works a job doing some sort of service work, because then you'll have empathy and you won't treat people like shit with your fucking shitty shoes or whatever. But before that, chef, I worked a lot of jobs, especially I was a floor layer. I did carpet and linoleum. I did abatement. I've done so many jobs in my life, and they are also thankless. And I feel like if you've worked in these jobs, especially this part that really got me was this the faceless gray asshole who is called in when the smell trap is clogged, or the wrong way around the pot is draining shit. So not all heroes don't wear capes. They often operate in the dark, and that is so construction, plumbing, all these furnace work. I used to do work on furnaces, and you are kind of that guy who's like, you get treated like shit, but what you do is so important. The plumbers, the construction people, all these people are so important to life. But you do these jobs, and then you feel they're thankless. And so I love that a band is making music for the working man. You know, I feel like that is so, they're often, they don't have a voice. And so I love that. I personally felt so like I related to this song a lot, and I thought the video was great. I didn't know what they were talking about at the beginning there, but this guy was eating shit from his boss, and then he puts his headphones on. And that's so funny, because when I went to film school, I had this idea about a short film about it, someone who just like blocks out the world, not with headphones that play music, but just like fucking earmuffs to drown everything out. And I just feel like I understand that. I've worked, like I said, I had this job where my job, okay, so it was at a metal like salvage yard, and they had this machine that just went like this. And my job was to feed long pieces of rebar into it, hold it while it broke it, and then I would take they would take those smaller pieces and put them on a truck or a train or whatever. But I literally went there in the winter and got all these pieces of rebar, fed him through crunch, fed him more through crunch, and that job was a nightmare. But you know what? The only thing that got me through that terrible fucking job was the fact that I was allowed to wear headphones and I could listen to music. So I feel like this song is definitely something I can relate to. That's so great. Portion Boys. What else should we check out from Portion Boys? Let me know in the comment section. That's what comment sections are for, after all. And if you want to get your requests on the show, leave a comment or go to patreon.com/Peacekeeper Reaction. For Peacekeeper, I'm Nathan. Play safe. I can put my arm back on.